be in my video? Come here. Hello and good morning from me and Miss Valentina. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Hi, my name is Jen and I am so happy that you're here. Honestly, let's just get right into it. Let me tell you about the week that I have had. You guys, I don't know what's going on, but I just feel like life keeps throwing shit at me lately and I have no other option but just to deal with it. Like I have all of these things in my mind that I want to do, these plans that I've made, and it just seems like life keeps saying, no, sit back down. Let's just like reel it in for a sec. So while I do a little reset of my apartment, let's talk about what's been going on this last week. Long story short, I fell down the stairs and it hurt so bad. Like my feet were in the air. There was no stopping this fall. I came down so hard on the stairs and it was rough. I had Valentina with me. She was absolutely terrified. She ended up running away. Luckily, she just ran to the back door and started barking at the back door. I don't know if she was trying to get help or if she was just trying to like get inside because she was scared. I couldn't get up right away. Normally, like if I fall, you kind of like get up and you can walk it off and then you figure out later like what kind of issues you have from falling or whatever. No. I was sat on the ground, actually like in all fours on the ground, like in child's pose, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get up off the ground because it was like 9:30, 9:45 at night. It was dark out. It was rainy. My dog ran away and I was in so much pain that I couldn't even stand up. What happened was the stairs that I was going down were outside stairs and it was raining. And so the stairs were wet and I was walking down the stairs, no problem. And then on like the last step or two, I just wiped out. My legs came up like from underneath me into the air in front of me and I smacked down right on my back onto the edge of the staircase. And these are really solid and hard staircases. I have a awful bruise on my back. Luckily for me, I didn't land on my tailbone, I didn't land on my spine, and I landed below my ribs. So essentially what I think happened is all of my muscles just locked up and I was in so much pain. And like I said, I have like a pretty bad bruise, but this could have been so much worse. Another thing that I think I have to credit horseback riding for is I've learned how to fall. There was no changing how this fall was happening. However, as I was going down, I remember in the 0.3 seconds of the fall thinking, keep your head up. Like the last thing I wanted to do was smack my head and get a concussion. And so I remember in the split second that I was falling, I told myself, keep your head up. And so I kept my head up and luckily I did not smack my head. I have a major bruise on my lower left back. I have a bruise on the shoulder blade, my left shoulder blade, and I have a bruise on my left elbow. Also, if you hear any rumbling in the background of this voiceover, there is a major thunderstorm that started just as I pressed record. So if you hear that, that's why. Let's say it's giving us cozy vibes. So yeah, that was a week ago to the day that I'm recording this voiceover and I am truly feeling so much better and I'm so grateful for that. I will say though, like I grew up having back problems because of horseback riding, because of soccer. I was going to the chiropractor 3 days a week, like on the reg. And so truthfully, like having back problems is really triggering for me. And I was on a bit of an emotional roller coaster in this last week. And because I couldn't walk for a couple of days after the fall, I was like really worried that something was really wrong. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to ride for a really long time, that I wasn't going to be able to walk properly for a really long time. Like I was going to like worst case scenario in my mind just because in my life, I have lived so many bad worst case scenarios when it comes to like my back and my stomach. So when issues come up with my back or my stomach, even present day in like my 31 years, I still get like very triggered by it and it makes me feel very overwhelmed and I just like I freeze and I cry. But luckily as time went on, I did a lot of Epsom salts baths that helped so much. I did like Epsom salts with a bit of lavender, eucalyptus, some sandalwood, some rose oil. Like it was really great baths. I did an infrared and LED light panel that I had. I would put that on my back so it would get all this heat. And I was really just working on loosening up the muscles, which has helped so much. I finally feel like I can walk normal. Actually, this morning I was able to get out of bed without any pain. I'm still not 100%, but I am feeling almost fully recovered. But I had such a fun week planned this last week that I had to cancel. And I was just like so sad about it. I was gonna go to this awesome daytime yoga retreat where we did yoga, a massage, a sound bath, and meditation. There was like 3 meals provided. I was so excited for it. I even asked the owner if I could bring my camera to record and create a YouTube video, but there was absolutely no way that I could go to that retreat. Like the day of the retreat, I finally felt like I could walk somewhat normal. Like there was no way I was gonna be able to do yoga. And I also did not want anyone touching me. Like I love massages, but not when I was feeling like that. And then there was also someone coming in to teach a clinic at the barn. And so I had to cancel that. I wasn't able to ride my horse in the clinic. So I was just like really bummed overall, and also trying to like find the lesson in all of this. Like, is the lesson to slow down? Is the lesson to focus on other things? I don't really know. The fall just felt so random. So if I find the lesson, I will definitely let you know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm taking it day by day. And now that we're about a week out, I have to say that I am feeling so grateful for my body. Like genuinely, I feel so grateful and I feel so healthy because like I said, stomach problems and back issues trigger me so much. And the fact that in a week, I've been able to go from not even really being able to walk to a week later feeling like somewhat normal, not 100%, but I know I'm almost there. That feels like it didn't take much time at all. And given just like my history, I was sitting today and just thinking, wow, my body feels so healthy. So yeah, that was a little reset of my apartment, a little update on what's going on in my life, and hopefully we can get to fun things again here that I can share. I obviously filmed the reset before I fell, but I wanted to just give you an update of what's going on in my life this last week. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. If you made it to the end of the video, comment your favorite emoji down below, and please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me so much as a small creator on here. I really want to grow this community because I genuinely love YouTube. I love editing. I love creating. So please be sure to subscribe so I can keep doing this and grow this community. I'm sending you so much love. I'm just gonna let her cleanse out the rest of the video, and we'll talk soon. Love ya.